And this is
This
how
is
we
how we
do
do
it.
it.
And this is how we do it. And this is how we do it. On the Donna Smith Show. On the Donna Smith Show. What's up? What's up, grown folks in the house? Let me go back over here. What I done did, y'all. Did I mess something up?
You
Did I
didn't mess
mess it?
nothing up on our
Did
end.
I
We
mess
was
it up, y'all? What's going on, grown folks? I think
just
I
live.
am. I think I'm live right now. What's going on, everybody? Hey, hey. This is your hostess with the Moses Donna Smith, aka Lady D. And we have our panel member, JJ Shepard, here tonight, and Cordell Bradley, two of my old favorites. A couple of other panel members. I'm not sure. They probably thought I disappeared, but I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here. Y'all should be getting notification that we doing what we do, right? Okay. So I want to welcome everybody to the show tonight. Before we get started, I do want to say, topics that we talk about, and nothing is scripted, nothing is rehearsed. We just come off the head and just kind of lay it on the table, like I like to say, and talk about some really grown folk stuff. And nothing is meant to embarrass or upset anyone. If a topic is not for you, I understand if you got to just say, okay, I don't want to do that one, but just don't hang up. You know how you don't hang up the phone? You just hold it for a minute because something's going to come up, y'all. We're going to touch on something because this is what we do, right? Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there. Want to tell everybody welcome this evening. And before we get started, we do have our toast. Let me pour.
Well, I left my glass, but this is what I'm drinking. It's Burnett strawberry.
What is that, JJ? You be coming up with some stuff I ain't never heard of.
Yeah, this is the cheap stuff.
Is that Boone's?
This is vodka.
What? Hold it up. Let me see. Burnett strawberry. America. Made in America. And that's at the corner store?
It's at the liquor store. It's a little bit further than the corner.
It's at the liquor store.
It's the liquor store.
So it's vodka, right?
It's vodka, and this pizza's not done.
So now, is it a little less expensive than the regular vodka?
Yeah, I would normally get Sky Vodka or Svedka, but I couldn't do that tonight. So this is what I got.
Svedka, how you say her?
Svedka, and I guess
you can't say it while you're drinking.
SV. Yes, you can. Svedka. You got to Svedka. You got to pretend like you Russian.
Svedka vodka. Cordell smiling like he know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Cordell?
Some lemonade.
No, I'm not a vodka drinker. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm just a social butterfly drinker, but I used to be a Hennessy and Cavassier drinker. That was my thing. But that dark alcohol is a little rough on your system.
Yeah.
The next day, even if you take it, man, I was feeling like a Mack truck hit me or something next day, right? So I switched to my vodka and smooth vodka. I love Ciroc, and that's usually what I do when I try to go there. I tried a few times to have a little, maybe when somebody's making margaritas or something, I'll have some tequila. But I don't do tequila too much because and gin will make you sin. Okay, I ain't messing with no. Gin will make you sin, y'all. You'll get yourself in trouble with that gin. I didn't see.
I'm a whole nother person on some gin.
Man, they transform.
Maybe you should get the Tangeray down, huh?
Tangeray gin. That was my grandmama. May she rest in peace. She had Tangeray gin and grapefruit juice. And she would be sipping and she would just be chill. And then all of a sudden, Bobby Blue Band and BB King would come on and I'd be like, Grandmama, slow down. You gonna hurt something. And that's when that gin would be then kicked in, boy. That Tangeray was her thing. But I never was a gin drinker. But here we go. Let's toast it. What y'all got? Click, click, clang. What you got, Cordell? Milk?
Eggnog.
Oh, eggnog. Oh, I had some eggnog the other night, but I did put some brandy in it because I was trying to get rid of the cold.
And so, yeah, mine might be spiked up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You just reminded me. I should have got the eggnog while I
I
was
should have got some
downstairs.
eggnog. I'll get some eggnog next week.
Yeah, I got some. I bought some the other day. I had it with the brandy, and I'm trust you, it was real nice. It helped me relax, and I may just have a little bit before I turn in tonight. But I did want to start by saying I do appreciate you guys. I really do for taking the time out of your busy Sundays, even though this is football season still, and us 49ers, we did it today. We did it today again. What a butt whooping. Okay. So they went on, that was the Seahawks, right? They went on and whipped them Seahawks today. So I'm congratulations, 49ers. Keep it up. Keep it up. And I know Sundays is difficult because, we have the football, then we go right into basketball start happening. This would be, a little bit of a challenge on Sundays, but and it has lately for me because of a lot of life changing things that's been going on. But I am gonna let you guys know I'm trying to be back on focus now. And the only thing I can say, I want to say this now before I forget at the end of the show, is next Sunday I do have some studio time. I'm in the studio, you guys, working on my next project.
Yay!
It's gonna be hot. Whoa! Let me tell you, y'all got a treat coming for you. I don't even know what I'm naming it yet. But the first two tracks that we didn't put down has been boom. And I ain't
That's
just
off the
saying that.
chain,
They've been boom. So Lady D is back. So Sunday, I will be in the studio recording a couple of more. So I'm trying to decide. We can talk about that towards the end of the show. What day we would like to do our show next week? If we don't have to miss, I would not want to because the week after that is Christmas Eve, and I don't want to interrupt y'all's Christmas Eve vibe unless you just want to go there.
I'm not doing nothing on Christmas Eve. I'll be right
If we
there
want to do
waiting for
Sunday,
you.
Christmas Eve, and
I'll be right there
miss
waiting
this
for you.
Sunday because of the studio, that's cool. I'll be here Christmas Eve. I mean, I gotta work Christmas, but only for a couple of hours. So,
Okay.
I can still make it happen on Christmas Eve if y'all want to. So anyway, we'll talk about that towards the end.
We'll talk about it later.
But I do want you guys to know I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being patient, my viewing audience. I have been posting what I call my classics. Those are videos that we have done in the past to give you some content for those who have missed those videos. They may be show or they may just be some of my shorts or but I give you me. I give you me, right? And I've been trying to do that on a regular. So we will still be in the moment of connecting. And so that's what's been going on. And I do thank each and every one of you for the prayers and the blessings. My daughter lost her kid's father a few weeks ago to a senseless killing. Someone tried to rob him and killed him. May he rest in peace. He was a wonderful dad. He leaves behind 3 beautiful children. And this has been a really delicate, hard season for all of us. This is also the time of year my mother passed away 6 years ago. So it's a very delicate time for me in that regard.
You said that, Miss Donna. It's been 3 years for me.
Yeah. So, and also, my daughter had opened up a Amazon. What do they call it?
Is it a registry?
Registry on Amazon for the kids. Certain things they wanted for Christmas because it's been very trying because she's had to fly back and forth all the family a couple of times. It's been really taxing, and then there's no daddy here to help. And I've done a host of what I can. And so I want to thank everybody who has been helping in that regard. She has been getting, they've been purchasing toys for these kids. They've been getting these kids gifts on Amazon. I think one of her kids even got a TV. I mean, God is good. And I just want to say I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your kindness. Words can't even express, just the thoughtfulness that people can have, in helping one another. And, even if it's just, it's not about how much, it's just doing what you can, to help. And I just thank you. I thank you. And I think at this time, we can't really see who's been doing what. Maybe it has to wait until the registry is actually closed, but it's just saying what items is actually being purchased. So when we can get that, we will identify people personally. But right now, I want to say thanks to all of you for your help and contributions in making sure my grandbabies have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. So, with that being said, you guys, you care to share what's been going on with you on a positive tip? What's been happening in your life? I know Cordell just had a birthday. See, JJ brought up to me, and I may be rambling, you guys, but that's only because I've been gone for so long. So excuse me if I'm going 10 miles an hour just talking about whatever, blah, 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 blah. But Cordell had a birthday, happy belated birthday again, and he went on vacation and went away and got away from here. And me and him were talking before the show, and he had a good time. And JJ been still eating. He got a pizza he's taking out the oven, so it's all good, my brother.
Now it's done. This look done.
He told me before the show he was handling his pizza, so no pun intended. I wish I can get a piece of that too.
Hey, JJ, we call it brain food, man. It's okay. Send me a slice.
And he got a pizza cutter. Get down, JJ. Damn, he ain't playing. Usually you just get a butter knife. Y'all, old school, we would cut them butter knife. We call them butter knife. I don't know what y'all call them.
Pizza cutter.
Anyway, they just knife. Okay, that's a pizza cutter right there. So anyway, shoot. Yeah, do you guys have anything, Cordell, your trip, you shared that with me. You had a good time with family and,
Yeah, it was good. It was just makes you wonder how we could get around, be mobile, even though for me at least, we're recovering from a stroke, getting around. Seems like I have more vacation time being half a man than I was being a full man. I've been on more plane rides in the last 2 years than I have in the last 8 years. So it's been kind of funny that way, but we can still get around.
Well, tell me this, how was this your first, solo trip since your medical situation, or you flown before?
Eighth trip. Yeah, I've been to LA twice, been to Vegas twice, been to San Diego, been to Louisiana, been to Minneapolis and Indiana twice. So I've been to Texas twice. So
you've been okay. And so you've been God is good. God is good. Yeah. You've been able to travel by yourself and no issues, or do you get assistance?
No problems.
Yeah.
I take advantage of the stuff that the airlines offer. So, the airports now are massive, so getting from one terminal to the next is kind of a journey in itself. So
even if you ain't got no health issues, I was at some airport. Was it Vegas? I forgot what airport. It was at one airport that I had to go from one end all the way to the other. It was ridiculous.
Denver airport?
Well, the biggest one.
I don't know. It might have been because I had a layover in Denver before. I don't know what was, but it was a long walk.
The biggest ones I have encountered since I had this stroke has been Denver, Chicago, Houston, and Dallas, Fort Worth. LA's not so bad, but those are the biggest ones that seems to have the spread out gates, and just Denver's always big, so that's probably the biggest one. So.
And that is really difficult. Well, they do have like you say, they have the transportation department, I guess you call it. The people who come and take you, from A to Z. Hey, John. Yeah. And they come and take you. I don't know. Do you have to sign up for that in advance?
You just sign up for it in advance. You reserve it at the same time you purchase your ticket. You know, they're there at the gate when you get off the plane. When you pay for your ticket or register to get boarded.
Okay. Do they
Blessing is
charge
that
you for that? Do they
no,
charge you?
it's included in the ticket.
Okay. Okay.
So that's just extra. You know, it's just a common courtesy because hey, you know, they want your money. They'll do anything.
Oh yeah. And I say, you know, definitely. I mean, it's nothing to be feeling all nothing about. It's like if you need the services, you need the services. If I needed it, I would definitely utilize it because
Yeah, I ain't
some of
got no
these
shame in
airports
it.
is a mess, you know.
That's what they're there for.
That's
So
what they're there for. And they'll take you from when you actually boarding off and take you from after you check in, right? They'll take
yes,
you up to the gate.
it's when you check into the gate. From
Now
the gate
tell me this. Tell me this. If you told them you wanted to get you some Starbucks, would they make a stop for you?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Mm.
same thing. If you got to go to the restrooms to say, hey, can you make a stop at the restroom? No problem. You know, I need to stop and get some gum. No problem. You know, just whatever
Oh,
you
that's
want.
nice. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. Okay.
But of course, you know, that's a service. So, you know, I gotta tip on something.
You got to give them a couple of dollars.
Yeah. So,
Well, that's only right.
yeah, ain't that for free.
Ain't nothing
Everybody's
free.
something. So,
Well, right on. I'm glad that you was able to get out and travel and do your thing. That is, man, you
well,
know,
nothing's gonna stop me. So,
that's
it's
right.
still
And
me.
that's exactly my attitude. And you know, that's why when it comes down to traveling and you know, even if you're taking a short little trip to Vegas, which I call a little getaway, um, be thankful because there's so many people who, even though they could still fly, they don't want to inconvenience anyone or they don't want to go through all that rigmarole and they just stop living like that. You know, they
Right.
stop going places because of their immobility or issues or whatever, you know.
Yeah, I'll just put it this way. I'm just slow. I get
Yeah.
there, but I'm gonna be just slow.
Yeah. Well, you just get to the airport a little earlier, so you give yourself a little more
Yeah,
time.
I'm according to time. I'll make a lot.
Cause you know what's the worst? I think I've been there one time, and I'll never do that again. I'll be there early. I remember I almost missed my turn, my plane. Man, I don't know what was going on. The lines I was in was just taking forever, and I almost missed my plane. I had to pretty much run to the thing, you know. And I say I never want to be that stressed out again. I never want to be that stressed.
Before TSA or during TSA?
That was before, after I went through TSA and did all that.
Okay.
Okay. I checked the bags. That line was long. Went through the checkpoint. And then I had to get to the gate, right?
Right.
But they had already boarded and everything. And I guess I only had a little bit more time left, but it was a run thing. And I was like, I will never, because you know your bags and everything is already. I mean, that's a nightmare. Because if you miss your flight, they got to reroute your bags. Oh my god! So that's crazy. What about you, JJ?
I've been working on music.
Okay,
Working on two
good.
projects. I'm just keeping them under my hat for a while because
Okay.
I plan to eventually. I'm going to do a big release in 2024, and it's like organizing all of it is very tedious, and figuring out when stuff is going to get released and what projects. So, and I'm doing one thing at a time. I'm not doing all the projects at once. So I'm picking the project, working on that. When that's when that's finished, move it to the side. Next project. So,
Okay.
Expect something by April.
All right.
Sure.
Right on, my brother. I'm gonna be looking for you. I'm gonna
For
be
sure.
looking for you. And John, I haven't heard you, but I see your screen drop. Are you with us?
Yeah, I said, hey.
Oh, we didn't hear you. We
And
must
no,
have
then
been
I stopped. Yeah, because y'all was talking. I
okay.
didn't want to
How about
interrupt.
you? I mean, we can't see you, but
How
I
about
guess you.
what?
How are you doing? You have anything to share?
No, I was putting stuff away. No, I ain't putting nothing to share. I mean,
You don't have nothing to share, John?
mm,
No, nothing
no,
encouraging, nothing thought provoking, nothing challenging.
the brain is just, the brain is on hiatus right now.
Oh, yeah, I get
Well,
it.
we glad you're here.
We
While your
Doing
glad
brain
so.
you
is
made it,
hiatus.
John.
What's happening, Cornell? What's up,
How you doing,
JJ?
sir?
What's
Yeah,
up, Gary?
like I told them at the beginning of the show, I appreciate you guys, Um,
I
we
actually forgot. I mean, because,
some
I
told
got
me to
thrown
hit you.
off
Yeah, some told
and
me.
I
I said
forgot.
you
So I
forgot
was up
about the
here
show
trying to hook
tonight.
up my, because I took the one computer down, the laptop to take with me, and I never put it back up because I had my other laptop, my work laptop up here. So it threw me off. So I had to try to connect everything. And then in the midst of that, I got distracted. And I
Okay,
was like, oh shit.
I know how
But it's
distraction
all
can
good.
be. Sometimes it could be, yeah. I got distracted myself dropping one of my nice vases while I was downstairs and breaking it and had to
But it's
clean
all
up all the
good.
mess and all that. It just kind of ticked
Mm.
me off, but um and it's like how you get into this rut of you got so much going on and you're so weighed down with stuff and
Yeah.
sometimes you have to really try to rise above it in the best way you can because it can become a downer and try to suppress you. You know what I'm saying? Unmotivate you
Mm.
in a lot of ways.
Mm.
And you find yourself putting things on the back burner that you usually are on top of because you just don't have the mental fortitude or physical capacity at that time to focus on it. And I'm just saying that to say this: continue to do the best you can to put one foot in front of another and persevere with whatever it is, regardless of what you're going through, because this too shall pass, and what won't kill us is going to make us stronger.
That's right.
And sometimes the tests are there for a reason. It's to prepare you for some things to come that's going to be great. So, I have to remind my own doggone self because I mean, it was a few times I wanted to just crawl under the bed and say, you know what? I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm just cutting everything right now. But you just can't. Those are the times you got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing through. And sooner or later, it's going to get better. Trust me.
Absolutely.
So, with that being said, you guys, I've been a little behind, but what's going on with this Diddy thing?
I
I
knew that
mean,
was coming. I knew it.
this girl, what's her name? Cassandra Ventura. Okay. Okay, she filed a federal lawsuit. And then the next day, against Sean Diddy Combs, claiming that he had been physically and sexually abusive towards her. And that was back in 2018, I think. And the next day, the settlement was paid, right? She was boom. And then all of a sudden, here come three more that then came out saying that all these things happened to them years ago. Come on, you guys. I just want to see what you feel about this. I mean, I'm a true believer, just like with R. Kelly and the situation with uh what's his name with the pudding pops, Jello pops,
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby, and all that, the pudding
He's an
pops.
icon too.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My thing is, I feel as though if you do the crime, you need to do the time or be held accountable for whatever the crime is. But when people wait years and years and years and years to come out with something on you, I just don't get it. I just don't freaking get it. If it was an issue and a problem, why did it take so many years for you to bring it out to you? When a person get to a certain status, it's like boom, now's the time. But I know in New York, they had that Adult Survivors Act, and you had to react within a year, whatever. That was the thing going on in New York. So she had just made that. Somebody must have put something in her ear. Hey, time is running out. If you're gonna do something, you better do it now. Right? I mean, what do you guys think?
I'm gonna tread on this lightly.
I'm treading very light, very light.
Because of cancel culture, there's eyes on us that are willing to break apart everything that we say. But I'm also gonna be honest in my answer as well. So what I will say is there has always been rumors going around about P. Diddy in the music industry. It wasn't made public. This was before social media and all of that. There was some rumors going around in the 90s about him. But these were just rumors that were just going around, and
with no facts, just rumors.
We didn't have any facts behind them.
Okay.
This lawsuit here just brings it all to the forefront. It just makes you wonder what's really going on. What I also noticed is there's a lot of people that have been quiet. Now, there have been people that are recently speaking out, like Eddie Griffin. He made a comedy about it just recently. He was on stage talking about Diddy did it and all of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wish we could reference the clip here. We can't. Copyright infringement, all of that. Go look it up on YouTube. But he found a way to make it funny. But sexual assault is not funny.
No, it's not.
In any kind of way. And so basically the joke was that this has been going on for a long time. How could you not think that he didn't do it? And then he paid it off. So that just it adds more to the damage. And so I just honestly think that right now is the perfect time for people to just speak out. If something has happened to them, do it now. Get it out the way. You see Cassie got 30 million. Why would she pay 30 million?
Do you think that things would have been different if she hadn't have been paid out so quickly like that?
Oh, absolutely. There would be more details of the case brought out to the public, and I think that's what was prevented. And then I don't know if you heard about Jaguar Wright. Her name is a tongue twister. Jaguar Wright. I try to say things correctly. She's an artist, and she was working with Bad Boy at a certain period of time. So she knows about all the ins and outs of the industry and stuff like that. And she shed a lot of light on things that were going on in the industry. We don't know if they were true or not, but it makes people think a little bit deeper about what happens in the industry.
Okay.
So you can look that up on YouTube as well. She did, I don't know exactly. I want to say Vlad TV, but I could be wrong on that. So
what's her name?
Jaguar Wright, and Wright with WRIGHT.
Okay. I'll check that one. Yeah, wow. Well, great feedback, JJ. I mean, I get it.
But it
I'm
goes
with
back to
you.
the
I'm with you.
90s. That she brought up allegations about Christopher Williams, Heavy D, Kim Porter. Um, the list goes on. But
Mm.
she said a lot of stuff, and
And this is actually in her in the video that's on
it's
the
in the
video.
video, and she
Okay,
didn't
okay.
seem inebriated. It's not like I don't know if you know who Orlando Brown is, but he was a child star for Disney, and he was on That's So Raven,
Mm.
and he had a lot of choice things to say about Diddy, but he seemed inebriated, like he wasn't all the way there. So, but people are saying in the comments that there's something to what he was saying. So, let's just all say
Okay.
allegedly. Let's throw that word
Wow.
in there. I
Yeah,
don't.
I've been
I'm
trying
not saying
to.
these are facts, but these are the things that are coming out and are resurfacing since this lawsuit.
Yeah, and there's three more that's accusing him of his rape, abusive, behavior towards them, rape charges, non-consensual pornography, sex trafficking, some big, I'm like, wow. But he's denying these allegations. So, this is not a matter of him just let me just pay everybody out. It's just like, no, 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 that's not happened. That didn't happen. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll just stay tuned with that, but that's something that has happened. You know, this is old news to some, but because we haven't come together in a few weeks, I thought I'd bring that up because it's like, wow. And then I had heard something briefly about somebody else that was having some allegations towards them. It'll come to me.
You're probably thinking
Yeah.
of Jonathan Majors.
Who?
Jonathan Majors,
Maybe that's it.
movie star. He's
Yeah.
been dealing
Yeah,
with
Jonathan
this court
Majors.
case.
Did they
Yeah.
say any? Did you find out anything else about that?
Um, the the um the girlfriend in the case um released a recording. And I need to do more research on this, but what I'm saying has nothing to do with sexual assault or anything or any of those allegations. It was what's getting him canceled in the Black community is um, the recording said that she needs to act like Coretta Scott King's or King or Rosa Parks or something like that, like something of that nature. I kind of did want to touch on that, but I didn't know you were going to go there. I was like more concentrating on Diddy, but I need to do further research
Concentrating
on
on
that.
it all.
But Jonathan Majors is getting ready to get canceled behind some blasphemous stuff that he said, allegedly. Throw that in there.
Wow, wow. What you gotta say, John? I know you be up on
I
the.
don't know nothing. I don't do celebrity stuff, so I
You don't know
don't.
nothing about P Diddy. You didn't hear nothing about
I
that.
don't. Look at here. I probably heard it, but didn't care. I don't even know. I don't do
Oh,
celebrity stuff. I'm not a TMZ, all access Hollywood. I ain't none of that. I don't
Yeah.
give a care about what I don't get. The reason being, for one, we have to understand they were fortunate to be in the position that they're in. They got there fortunate to have that type of job or vocation, whatever you want to call it. But they're still people. And their relationship ain't no special, more special than my relationship or your relationship or anybody else's relationship. It's just that it's nasty in the way a lot of things go. And I ain't caught up be running behind, oh, you hear so and so did, I don't care what so and so did. Hell, I got a neighbor doing everything under the sun. I don't care about that. So if I can see it right in my neighborhood, when I need to go to Hollywood or wherever. I don't care nothing about celebrity. You want to tell me about what a celebrity doing when you're Panther, you know, when you're doing something for the earth or people, mankind or something. Yeah, I wouldn't mind them stories, but I don't want to hear your drama. What makes it different than any drama that goes on? Baby mama want this. This one said they did this. Hell, they got to think there's a story out right now talking about black women, how they feel the most unsafe in San Francisco due to rape and assault and things like that. So what makes it so different than what they got going on? Because you can't keep your drawers together. Well, JoJo down the street can't keep his drawers together either. So let's put JoJo on TV. Hey, here, yeah, I got something to share. Okay. Hey, JoJo, it was called down the street. Did you know she called JoJo with another woman in the house? Now he didn't take her in the bedroom; he took her in the garage.
And
Ain't
did
that
what?
what y'all say about that? What y'all got to say about that? What y'all got to say?
Hey, I might want it in the garage instead of the bedroom.
I'm
That's where
just
I'm gonna
saying.
go with it.
I'm just saying. You
How
know,
about
It's
that?
kind of cold in the garage,
I
though.
don't.
I kind of like
I
the
don't
cold and
know. It might
grimy.
have radiant heat floor,
Hey,
but I'm just,
I
hey.
like it warm.
But my
I
thing
like it
I
is,
like it a
warm.
little dirty.
I don't
Garage
trip
oil
off
all on the
of,
floor.
I like
I don't
fluffy
trip.
blankets and stuff. I don't like all that cold stuff.
You know, what's a trip is like tears. We hear so much about with the celebrities drama
Mhm.
because that's what people bite into. Other people's business. So they put it on the celebrities. They've been doing that for years, years
Well,
before Hollywood
that always
access.
go back to the main thing. People said even before when I was a little kid, I used to hear it all the time. Don't get involved with musicians, actors,
Mm-hmm.
and and, and
Yep.
drug dealers.
Yep.
Come on,
So these
man.
these these set of people you shouldn't get involved in because two things will happen. You'll be exposed and everybody will know your business.
Everybody.
You know the crazy part also, Cordell?
Yes, sir.
Soon as a celebrity speak on something, everybody hush. Oh, did you hear what so and so said about
Right.
President Biden or so and so? All of a sudden, they became politically experts, you know, in
Right.
political science and all this other stuff. You know,
Right.
I
That's why I don't
don't
say.
hear
That's why I
about
don't.
that
That's why I
junk.
don't talk about
I don't
politics.
hear. Well, you know, Hollywood, they say that. Well, it ain't even got to be politics. It can be something about COVID. Look how they was acting doing then.
Yep.
You know, all that. I don't care about no celebrity. Trust me. Shit, the only celebrities
I
I'm
don't blame.
concerned in today's Sunday, the only celebrities I'm concerned about got an NFL patch on.
Yeah, we might be betting on them.
Uh,
So that might be a major
I
concern.
don't even know what did he doing. Would he change his name again?
Oh no, he
He
changed
ain't
his
changed
name
his
every.
name. He ain't changed
Huh?
his name yet.
Oh, he changes his name every time he feel like it. It allegedly is not Diddy anymore. It's
Yeah,
Love.
I thought it
So
was
he called,
changed before. It called
yeah.
what
So
again?
it went from Puff Daddy to Puffy to P Diddy to Love. It was just we don't know. He don't know what he want to be called.
He's called Sean Diddy Combs.
Yeah, he was just Sean John, just a whole bunch of names. You can't figure him out.
Oh,
And yeah, I'm
well,
throwing shade at it. I'm throwing a lot of shade at it.
God bless it. I don't know what to say, but I just
I'm gonna
said,
throw shade at it.
I just want to know what y'all was thinking. Because I mean, here, I said, here we go again. I mean, it's like, oh my God. When is
Here
it
we
going
go
to
again
stop?
with who? Here we go again with who? But see, that's what I mean. Them kind of lifestyle and that stuff that go on, it shouldn't. We shouldn't let it get us to where, oh my God, when is these people going? When is this? Shh, man, I got enough. Oh my gods in my own life to be worried.
Yeah,
Oh my God, it's somebody
that
else,
part.
you
especially
know
some
what I think
celebrity.
sometimes that happens with, let's just say, people that are in the news, celebrities, they got to be relevant.
Thank you.
Every so often, they got to do something to make their name known to people again. It's like every 10 years, Diddy has to do something drastic. Every 10 years.
Can't keep up with Kanye.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that part. That part.
Is it really every 10 years approximately?
It feel like it. It feel like
yeah.
it.
Wow.
Remember there was
Didn't Kanye change his name?
Yeah, and that it was gay. Yeah, that was just gay. Not we don't even know what it is now. I don't even know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but still yet, that thing with Jennifer Lopez in the nightclub. Before that was a thing with the guy named took a rap for Diddy.
Oh, you talking about Shine?
Yeah, Shine.
Yeah, he went to prison and everything. Yep.
Yeah.
And then
I think the latest is now, from what I heard, could be wrong. So this is just hearsay. He ripped off Biggie's estate. So who knows? Whatever.
Yeah, he
To me,
sounded just like Biggie, and people like that. That's what gave him his. That's part of what gave him his success. But he was also talented, though. Like, it wasn't like he's just sounding like Diddy. I mean, not Diddy. He's Biggie. He also was good at what he did for a period of time.
So, he's just got to be relevant. He wants to be in the news. Let him be in the news. So he's in the news.
Well, the pattern that I've noticed
is other folks. It's like every time you turn around, it's a whole section of celebrity issues all day, every day.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just really like, okay, I tell you one, the last thing I heard, this is the last, no, that I heard, I was reading something, and in between, when you're reading the articles, in between, they put headlines, other little headlines.
Yeah.
And one of the headlines was, I guess, Will Smith friend or something told about him and old boy
August Alsina?
No.
Or Dwayne Martin.
Dwayne Martin. and I'd seen the little headline. Tells all. So and so tells all.
Oh yeah, bodyguard tells all.
Is it the bodyguard or something? Yeah, it tells all.
Yeah, they've been doing that.
But see, the thing is, I didn't even go to the article to read it. Because what do I care about somebody got this whatever going on with something, and what is it? What am I gonna benefit from that? I watch a movie. Let me tell you something. I watch a movie. I don't care who in it. I just wanted the movie to be good. I'm here to be entertained. People be saying, "Did you see that movie with so and so? It had so and so and so and so." I'm like, look here. Let me tell you, the only actors I really know is Bruce Willis. I mean, Morgan.
I've had somebody. I'm
like
into
that,
music.
Halle Berry. But
I get it. I'm into music, and I've had a lot of people get mad at me because I don't know any of these new rappers.
Yeah,
I don't know anybody after 2010. I don't know none of these new rappers like that, and I don't know a lot of these new singers. A lot of them sound alike to me. No offense, but that's just what it is. I just don't.
They do. I don't care.
I was living my life.
Give me a movie, and if it's good, it's good.
If I like a song, I just like it. That's what it is. I'm not tripping off of this song sound old. I had somebody tell me I need to take some strings out and I need to take some guitar out, and I need to add this. I was like, well, I guess you want to produce the song then.
Yeah,
they telling you to take it all out.
And Cordell, even doing the academy.
They didn't even listen to the song.
Even doing the academy. When I see somebody win an award for a certain movie, I go, "Oh, that was them." They did. That was a good part they played. I don't care about that. I don't even
You know
watch
what? I
that
don't know a
junk.
lot of these
Let me
actors
tell you,
either.
I'm
That was
recording
them,
the
John. That was
Grammys.
them.
I'm recording the Grammys for the hip hop, the 50th hip hop celebration. But other than that, I don't watch them awards and people. Oh, the red line curtain or the red curtain. What do they call it? The red carpet
The red carpet.
Oscar. And ooh, did you see what so and so dress was? And I'm like, really? And they be showing up with apple peels and stuff, and people just be going crazy. Oh, did you see what they wore? They wore pineapples and bananas as a so and so had on a.
You
I'm
don't be
just
paying attention to the pineapples and bananas?
Well, John,
look
John,
here.
Miss
you know what
Donna.
it is, John.
Miss Donna.
Here's what I think it is. You got to the
I
point in
pay
life
attention to
where
the pineapples, but I sure don't trip off the bananas.
I'm sorry.
I
Hit
guess
for
got
the
to cut
head.
back.
Lordy.
Out of pocket.
No
Now that
disrespect,
what
you
I
know.
do
No
know.
pun intended. I just was asking a question.
Oh yeah, pay attention to the
Mm-mm.
pineapples.
I just put my
Hey,
pizza down.
I think the best outfits is the ones that's most revealing.
Right, they are. I like the ones that's the most revealing.
But
Like,
the ones
okay, I
that
was
be
like,
coming
all
out,
right.
like that one lady had the dress, you can barely see her head. And she was all puffed out, and she's smiling, and they're like,
That dress
"Oh,
probably cost $5,000.
check this out." And what is it doing? What is it doing for $5,000? Got her looking stupid. Got her looking
It's a
like she just
designer's
signed a
wear. It's a designer's
deal.
wear.
Well,
I
here's the
mean,
thing. Here's the thing I have with all those ridiculous outfits. Where do you go to sit down?
Right? I be thinking the same thing. How do you sit down?
And
see, the
who do
problem
you
is
sit?
you
Who
probably
do
got
you
to
sit
sit in
in
the
front
back
of?
of them.
Who do you sit in front of to piss them off?
You probably gotta go. Hey, check this out. I went to the Stella Awards. I went to the Stella Awards, and it was in Nashville at the time I went, and I'm at the Stella Awards, and I'm tripping off how, these folks they come in, and I tell you, when they come in, trust me, a lot of that big stuff and certain things, that stuff break away, and they got like a little jacket, a little throw thing or something like that, and all the I can't remember the girl who was hosting, but I tripped off all them guys all changing your clothes and I'm just like, good Lord, this is just too much for me. Yeah, it's just really. I
Yeah,
don't.
they come in just looking
I can't
crazy,
do
huh?
celebrities. I can't do celebrities like that. I respect what they do, but when it's over the edge, like the one, I now I did see that in the article too, as a headline. One of the Smith kids uh showed up somewhere. I forgot what they said she had. Oh, she had on nothing but a blazer.
That's it?
Nothing,
Nothing underneath?
nothing but a sports jacket. That's all she had on. One of them Smiths, one of them Jada Pinkett
That's
kids.
kind of
One of them,
nice if you want to
what's the
ask
kid's
me.
name? What's the
That's a
name?
nice little
Will
fit. So she
Smith.
just had on the jacket and that's
Willow.
it?
Is that her name? Willow? I think it was
Okay,
Willow.
I was hoping
She
it wasn't Jaden or
she
anybody else.
showed
Okay,
up
it was
at some.
Willow. Okay,
Oh
that's the
no,
bomb.
but then Jaden had on something, and they were saying, oh, it was something. They just had the picture in the little headline, and I just like, boy. But see, that's a trip. How people are so encased into other people's. You can just imagine. See, for me, I'm gonna tell you this. If I got someone who is so wrapped up into celebrity, what they call that? Gossip
Gossip.
into you gotta get that person far as possible because they gonna be all in your junk and everybody else. Shit, when TMZ go off, guess what? You and me, come on, shoot, because they going.
Wow.
That's gossip. Why are you so engaged in such? But that stuff has been forever. Think about remember the magazine that is still out, the
Which
Inquirer,
one?
The
the
Inquirer.
Inquirer, and the
The
Daily,
National Enquirer.
the Inquirer,
It costs $6
the
now.
Daily News,
Ooh.
and the other one, um, the
I used to
Daily.
like the National Enquirer.
It's through. Well, see, the National Enquirer used to be funny to me because they used to show like people. Oh, this person.
It
Like
did
that
used
was
to
the
be funny.
first
I'm
one
not
I
gonna
seen
lie.
with
I'm
the
not gonna
with
lie.
all
It
the
used to be funny.
with all the face, the alien, the this, and these
Yeah, it was
stories.
all kinds of
It
stuff
was
scrambled
it was
everywhere.
just really good, entertaining reading, But see, a lot of people believe that. A lot of people are so caught up into what the celebrities say. With it, they look at them and almost put them as gods or something, because of what they do. And I'm
Well, I look at it this way: if you know me, you know me. We're on the podcast together, right? Now, let's say I just win the lottery. I got $1 million, and I just cut all of y'all off. And I'll be like, forget all of y'all, right? And then y'all seeing me out here in the celebrity world, and I'm just spending my money frivolously. You gonna feel some type of way about that. You're gonna be like, why is he doing? Like, why did he buy that? Like, you go because I'm in your face, but you actually got a chance to know me. That's how people feel about these celebrities. They think they actually know these people or have
They
some
do
kind of connection.
exactly.
They feel like they
Yeah,
have some kind of connection with these people, or they have some kind
obsessed.
of emotional attachment to who these people are, but they don't know these people at all. But
Yeah.
where I'm
No.
coming from, that's how it is. It's like
I went to school with a guy
that's
who
the
thought
psyche
he looked
behind it.
like Prince. He thought, because people used to joke a little bit, he took it to head that he looked like Prince. And you couldn't tell him nothing. He knew everything about Prince. And that boy started dressing like Prince. He had all his hair. He used to just do his hair. You know how you got an action, you just
I know what
flick
you're
it
talking
back.
about.
Huh?
What's
It's the
this?
same with the Michael
This is a
Jackson
dude I
impersonation.
went to school with. And even going into adult, he still had this Prince image and everything. And it's like, God, oh, are we serious? That you practically taking on somebody else's image.
Mm-hmm.
You're what they call it, Cordell? You're a perpetrator. You're perpetrating a fraud.
Yeah, just be your own. Do your own. Develop your own self.
These people get so caught up on celebrities. My thing is just do a good movie. If you lousy, I ain't gonna see you no more. Give me the next. I mean, but TMZ.
Yeah. Well, we'll just keep our ear to the wall and just listen for any new, fresh
Well,
information.
I'm sorry, but this P
From
Diddy
what?
story is entertaining,
From P
and
Diddy?
I'm gonna follow it,
Yes.
and I just can't help it. And unfortunately, I saw one video on YouTube. Now all of it's showing up on my For You page on YouTube, and it's ridiculous. Like I don't want to click every single video on there. That's a waste of time.
Oh, so you watched one and yeah, so they got you. So
Yeah, they bombard you with a whole bunch of recommended videos.
You
That
got
is
to be
like
careful what you click on YouTube because they'll
you
be
got to be
putting stuff.
careful
They
because
you'll be like, oh,
it'll be in your marketing. Your commercials will show up different based on what you click on you with YouTube. So I've been looking at a lot of tiny houses and like investment property stuff just to change it up. Like I watch the celebrity stuff. I listen to the drama and reality show stuff sometimes, but throw some properties in there. Throw some Monsanto poisoning people in there. Change it up.
Some grits and shrimp
Roundup,
recipes.
huh?
And throw some politics in there. Just change it up. Have a nice little salad. Have a nice YouTube salad going on.
I know, because one time I was looking at some hair, and I mean, they was sending me all kinds of videos on all kinds of hair. I say, wait, hold up.
Right, exactly.
Just looking at one little situation. Now y'all got me all into this hair, but every time you click on my page.
You gotta go to your settings for the marketing.
I don't need.
But the cool part is, they
you can't really
it for
change
you
it
anyway.
Yeah, they're gonna get.
Well, you can change. You can go. It's a way you go in. Like you put in certain preferences on which you like on your feed, because they'll tell you, do you like sports? You like this? You like that?
That's true. I did do that.
Well, I know they got me with that one, so be careful, because sometimes if you're clicking on some stuff, you don't want everybody to know your business.
Wait, what you're about to get now? You're about to get. What was the whole thing about P. Diddy? I don't even know what it was.
Oh, we gonna get a whole bunch of. You know what, John? You need to
his name? No, I didn't know what y'all was talking about again.
We got to go to our inquiring minds. Want to know?
Yeah, I
would take you to a commercial break, but we don't have none. So.
Oh no! I just was wondering.
I'm ready with my notes, because I know how
one
you
of these days we're gonna have a commercial break. Right after this message, we'll be right with you, okay? And then we can take it there. Y'all ready? Because this is moving right along. I said I was going to make this a short show because the sister got to get up in the morning. And coughing or not, I'm going to take me some NyQuil. Do y'all know that NyQuil ain't no joke? I took some NyQuil. I woke up the next day. It was a whole day passing me by. I say, what the heck? That NyQuil ain't no joke.
No, don't do. Maybe you took too much. Not a whole day.
I took it up to the top, the whole little cup.
That's what I do. Maybe you should only do half of it. You're lightweight.
Well, I have to remember if I had wine that night, because if you had wine,
if you drink it with alcohol, which I've done before, you're not supposed to drink it with alcohol. Disclaimer, everybody, you're not supposed to drink it with alcohol, but we do.
You're not supposed to drink alcohol in alcoholic beverages with your medications or NyQuil or Dayquil or
Benadryl, vodka. Oh my God!
Some of y'all taking some scary stuff, but whatever you take it.
Old general surgeon warning anyway.
People don't read the general surgeon warning. Come on,
nobody read that, John. They just.
Donna, this is your sponsored commercial break. Now back to the regular program.
Sponsored commercial break. We talking about NyQuil.
And nobody reads. Everybody.
And nobody reads the labels.
Most people read at a 4th grade level. Let's how about that? If that.
The average is 8th grade.
And they don't like reading. Just like when you get those antibiotics.
Some people don't.
You know those antibiotics you get from the doctor when you got some issues, and they tell you no alcohol with these pills for 7 days or 14 days.
Yeah.
And people still drink.
Or sometimes
and they will, and you will get very, very ill. You will get sick to the tummy doing that. And it clearly says on the bottle, do drink alcoholic beverages while taking this medication.
Are you talking from experience?
Somebody minds want to know, called in Cordell Smarty Pants.
Wait, that's the inquiring mind question?
No.
Do you take medication?
Lord.
That's what I said.
Earth to Donna. Come back. I mean, there's too much going on here. Cordell trying to throw shade. JJ called it. And John is all lost in space.
No, because you see it. An inquiring minds called with that about alcohol and prescription. Is that for
I had to
real?
go grab my church fan.
So someone had a question. Do you mix alcohol with prescription?
You playing, John? You really
No,
playing? You
no,
take
I'm
your
not.
you
What did
playing?
you say? An inquiring mind
Is that
called.
is that the question?
She said an inquiring mind called with the
I,
question.
I'm lost because I thought we were still talking about NyQuil.
Oh shit! I thought it was the same thing.
It
What
was a
did you say
whole.
about the person calling? An inquiring mind call. What did you mean?
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
It's all about the dollar bill, baby.
And you go to church with that, you better put something in the pot.
It's not a church fan. It's a Japanese fan, but I call it a church fan.
I like to have that. Okay, inquiring minds want to know because John is somewhere else, and I need to get on this one. So let me get on this one. This inquiring minds want to know. We're gonna hit this right quick, okay, y'all? I have been in a relationship with, I'll call him Frank, for 3 years. Frank, for 3 years. He's kind, gentle, and attentive. The only problem is that he lacks sexy, is clumsy, and does not do well in the bedroom. I have tried being aggressive, toys, movies, hell. I even invited a friend, and he said no, it was a guy friend. I know I am being too picky, but you have got to be totally into someone to be with them faithfully forever. My girlfriend says he's not the one because I complain all the time and that most women are alone due to focusing in on the wrong things with men. I disagree. If it's not for you, it's not for you, period. What y'all think?
Start at the beginning. How long have they been together?
3 years.
That's the problem. And now you come. So this is just like what you was talking earlier. I think I came in on. You said the people wait all these years and then they want to file a complaint about something. 3 years, and now you want to say you and your friend is the one who's telling you who's right for you and who's not. I just leave it at that. 3 years, and now 3 years. Okay. What about them? What about from day one up until the time you put it on pencil and
So
paper?
3 years was just too long. She should have been exit stage left.
Less than a year. It don't take long.
Yeah.
So if they put it this way, if
Let me
if
go
they
refresh
were
my
if they
tab.
were having relation within the first 3 months, 6 months, let's just say that first 3 months, it don't matter. I don't care if you were having relation, and that was something that was important, and you wasn't sad, then why did you stay? Now, if you're gonna say, well, because he's a nice guy, he's attentive, attentive, a person tends to you,
He
and
says
that can
kind, gentle, and attentive.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Attentive, that can be in different ways. It could be somebody could be attentive to your needs sexually in a certain way, probably not what you want or whatever. But okay, let's just say kind, gentle, and attentive. So is that why you
Yeah.
say you stayed with him
I
because of
was
that?
see. You
But
beat
the
me
other
too.
things you didn't like. So if
Those
that's
That's
were
the
why
the
I
things
case,
that
highlighted.
they liked, so they stayed. The only issue was the
okay,
bedroom.
okay, then why you complaining about, here we go, 3 years. So
But
now
she
after
did
three
say she
years,
tried different things during that time.
3 years,
Toys.
3
Yeah.
years, hell, 3 years. You could try 12 different types of food in 2 days. three
I don't know about
years.
that.
Shoot, look here. You can have Mexican in the morning. You can have Chinese in the afternoon. You can have Italian in the evening. So it won't take you it won't take you long to decide which one you like or don't like.
You,
Shoot,
you know what
three
I think?
years.
You know
She
what I
was
think?
opportunist and seen
Yeah,
that
that
Yes,
kindness
Cordell.
in everything.
what I think is that she didn't have any options until the
Uh-oh.
recent.
I didn't want to go there, Cordell. I was
No,
trying to
no,
stick with the
She
part that
didn't
she
know
was
what?
taking
What'd you say,
advantage.
Cordell?
she didn't have any options until recent.
Somebody told her her booty looked nice.
Oh, you trying to say somebody came into somebody outside, said something, hollered at her or something?
Something happened because,
Yeah.
like John said, that 3 years now all of a sudden you want to change up. What piqued her interest to say anything after 3 years? So she has other options.
Well, she tried so many things and they didn't work. So maybe
3
she just
years.
got tired. Maybe
Three,
she just got tired of trying.
3 years. Look at here. Don't take me. I'm gonna tell you like this. If you have a problem with me in any area and you don't say nothing, but you're gonna reap the benefits of me being kind and nice and everything else, and then 3 years later you want to come with the different, oh hell no, you used me.
You think you think she used him?
Check it
Yeah,
out. If
yeah.
it ain't right,
I
so
think
okay, would this put it this way? Let me ask you a question. A man spends time with you. He think you nice. He like how you do this, you do that. You don't trip on him on this and on that. But he he not into you sexually like that. Now, but he stay with you. And he telling folks how he ain't turned on, you don't turn him on. He done told his friends, like she did. He done told his friends, you don't turn him on or nothing. And then 3 years later, he come to you. He said, you never did turn me on. I tried to make it, whatever. How would you feel about that? But you didn't committed your 3 years. You didn't invested your 3 years based on what you was assuming the way the relationship was. That wouldn't be. It's a rhetorical question. That wouldn't be a good feeling. A person that invested all this time and then you turn around and say, this is especially because see, it's towards me because it's specific. It's specific. The issue is specific.
Can I interject here
So
because
3 years
we're missing some
later,
context
you
here.
tell me that?
We missing some context here. Okay, she did try to say something, and I made sure to write that in my notes. She tried to invite a guy friend into the bedroom,
Yes.
and he said no, and he was against it. So that's a telltale sign right there that something is not right, and she tried to spice it up.
Oh wait,
Now
hold
she
on.
might not have been as direct as she possibly could. We don't know what the conversation was fully. All we hear is she invited a guy friend into the bedroom.
Toys, movies. She tried to be aggressive and she tried to invite another person in, which was a guy.
Okay, so
into the bedroom.
The messages are there. It has been said that she's not getting enough satisfaction from the relationship, but at the same time, she's also not saying whether is this going to be a deal breaker? 3 years is a long time, but 3 years is also a short enough time to break something off and be like, okay, it's time to move on. It's not half a decade. It's close, but it's not half a decade.
No,
So
3 years is a long time.
3 years is a long
That's
time.
an investment time.
It is an investment, but people have broken up after longer periods of time.
I understand that.
People have broken up after 30 years of marriage.
But we're talking about somebody saying it's something about you I don't like. And they knew this. And they continue to let it go on and go on and go on.
Yeah.
But my thing is this. If a woman bring another man to my bedroom and tell me she trying to spice it up and I say no, it ain't nothing else going on. It's just my choice is you're not bringing another man into my bedroom. So that doesn't mean that I got something else going on. It's just that's not my choice. So my thing was, if you're trying to turn your dude up or spice him up, wouldn't you? Or if I'm trying to turn up my okay, let's say I'm trying to turn up my girl. I think the first thing that I probably would think of was to bring her another man, not bring her another girl, and vice versa. If you,
Yeah.
especially if you know, so you, why would you bring me a man to spice me up? You
But
think that's no?
no, she
No, no,
wants the
no, no,
man
no,
probably
no.
to
She ain't
spice
saying y'all
things
don't
up.
trust
No,
penises or nothing. She just
It
talking
don't
about her.
matter.
she said she brought the other person to try to spice things up, but it was a man. Come
She
on, let's
didn't say
be,
that. She said,
you
I have
read that.
tried being aggressive, toys, movies, hell. I even invited a friend and he said no, which was a guy.
Exactly. That's just what I just said. So she tried all these other things, which included another person. So do you think, let's think, you're bringing, so far we can assume he's heterosexual. Okay. So you're going to bring a heterosexual person, a man, another man, and think that's going to excite him?
It may excite her. It may excite both.
Wait, hold on.
It may
She's
bring
trying
some
to
spice into the life.
okay. See now, so then now, okay, and I was gonna lead to that. Now we're being to where, oh, you brought this guy in. I don't know. You pop up, you bring this guy, and to spice up your thing. See, the thing is, if we got something going on, we need to come to an understanding where we're gonna spice it up for us, not for one person.
But we never did say she never did say it was just for her. She was just trying to come up with things that would help
Let me
spice
tell you
up their
something,
situation.
Donna,
Maybe she was like, maybe
if
you into
Donna,
She
dudes.
didn't
Let's
say
see
it
what
was for her.
I didn't say she did, but I'm saying let's go on assumption. This is a male and female relationship. So we assume he's a heterosexual. Let's come on, let's be logical here. And you want to spice things up in our room. I'm gonna tell you this. That should have been something we talked about before you come bringing some other Johnson swinging in my house, and you thinking I'm about to. No freaking way. There's no excuse for that. We should have had a conversation, but you gonna just
Yeah,
bring
yeah,
spice
that's
up and
true.
bring. I don't care if you was even bringing another woman. It should have been a
It
conversation.
should have been a
You
conversation.
don't just bring something up, because now it do come off as you're just chasing yours. You're trying to get your satisfaction out of it and what have you. It's not a us thing. But
Well,
like
she
I
Well,
say, when you
said that
it
she
ain't.
invited somebody and I guess brought the idea to him and he
We
said
didn't
no.
know. Go by what her words say. She invited somebody.
She said, hell, I even invited a friend and he said no.
She
So we don't
invited a
know if she
friend.
brought the friend to
Hold
the
on.
house.
No, let's just go by
no,
the
she just
words.
invited him. That doesn't
Let's
mean that
just
she
say
necessarily brought him to
okay,
the house.
but let's just go with this. Before you even gave the invitation, you should have talked to me. See, you up here having a party that made all these plans, and I don't know nothing about the party.
It's a
But guess what?
surprise, John. You don't know
You
about surprise
Surprise,
you
parties.
ain't surprising me
surprise,
with two nuts,
surprise.
and you ain't gonna be surprising
It's
me with.
surprise, baby.
Okay,
Surprise.
yeah. Okay,
You
and
don't
guess
know
what?
about a surprise party.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you about a surprise party.
So this
I
what
pop up to the house
it's
and be,
good
hey
with
baby, I
you
come
good
with
with
three
this.
women, and you talk
Yeah,
about what you got these three
they want
bras
all
in.
different.
I say it's a surprise.
Yeah.
Then what? You gonna be going to
See,
get your little thing.
see,
All y'all better get out my
I'll be
house.
like, dang, baby, you did all that for me.
Yeah, right.
right. You know what? The
Right.
biggest thing,
You
the
did
biggest
all
thing,
that for me, Sugar
Come
Plum?
on, Cordell. Come on, Cordell.
the biggest thing that we're dissecting with this is that this is a lady trying to express her sexuality to her man. She wants somebody else, but she don't want to say, I don't want you anymore. She wants to move on, but she don't know how to say, I'm done.
Yeah.
So she first invites another man. So you want to put two man egos in one environment. One, I don't know this man, but you know him. So what does that mean to me for my ego?
Because he could speculate later that you're already doing something with
Yeah,
them, right?
yeah.
Right? Yep.
So on top of that, it's like, well, am I inadequate, or is she into him more than she's into me?
Mm.
3 years later, right?
Mhm.
I've been taken for granted. I've been a fool. But this other guy, she wants to bring in my household.
I
This
think
other guy,
she needs to figure out her exit plan because
yeah,
this isn't right. This
yeah,
isn't right. She needs
yeah.
to figure out her exit
That
plan.
other guy
No
is the
matter what.
outside guy for her.
Yeah. It's just bad.
She's trying to be slick with it, but
Y'all think she trying to be slick?
I want to know, where
We
did
just
she
think
find the person to invite from the beginning? Hello.
she needs to figure
That
out what
was
her
just
exit
one of the
strategy
things
is.
she's trying because nothing else is working.
I want to
She's
know,
tried.
where did you find this person? Like Cordell said, do you already know him? Is that your side piece? And you plan to bring him in? Where is it? Where did you? So if I say, look at here, if I'm in a relationship and we talking about, well, we should bring somebody in, we gonna start trying to figure out, well, who? It ain't like we just got people who we just know we can bring in. You gotta have, man. She has some. That's a resource. That
Well,
was a
remember, I had shared on the show not too long ago that I had brought somebody in to my relationship. And we tried the threesome thing, and it just didn't work out, right? And
Right.
so it happens. It was a person I had just
And you
met,
didn't talk about it first. You just brought them.
right? And then we was into it.
No, I mean,
So
did y'all have a discussion about this person coming?
we had a discussion about bringing somebody else in,
Okay,
but
but y'all at least had a discussion.
we had at least had a discussion first.
Exactly, and that's all I'm saying. How is it that you're gonna bring somebody? Because look,
Right.
if we had a discussion and you popped up with somebody,
Yeah.
the most I would probably say is, "Oh, I didn't know today," or "Or I didn't know
Yeah.
this person," or whatever. You know, but not to have, you're just doing this. I'm bringing this. I'm doing it. But my thing still goes back to, that's a lot of time. That's 3 years in a relationship is a lot of time for you to, when you might be in Pacific. Now people break up because, oh, they're acting a certain way or whatever, whatever. But when you say something specific about me, that's like saying, oh, I don't like the kilo that grows on the side of your face. Well, it was there when you first met
It
me.
was there when
Now
you first met me. Why is it a
three
problem?
years later, so
Right.
you think his problem, their issue sexually, was different than what it was 3 years
I got a
ago?
mole in the back of my ear. If you bring that up,
You see what I'm
we might
saying?
fight.
So 3 years, and then you're gonna say, and my girlfriend thinks, oh, that right there. Now you got your girlfriend to justify for what your, like Cordell say, for your way out. You got your girlfriend to help
She said her
justify.
girlfriend says she complains too much. He must not be the one.
Yeah, because all she is, because that's all she's
And that
doing.
most
But
women, her girlfriend told her that most women are alone due to focusing on the wrong things when it comes to a man.
mm-hmm. And a lot of times, and that's the, and most, and it's not just women, men too. Because a lot of time men is focusing, oh, the woman's shape may change or anything or whatever. Now they focusing on that, and they not focusing on the loyalty and the commitment that the person is giving. So here but she gonna name he's kind, he's good, he's attentive, but this other stuff, this other issue outweighs all that. So you stayed, and a lot of times, Cordell, it ain't that she probably do have an exit plan. She just ain't executing it because she's comfortable with his kindness and
Right.
his gentleness and his attentiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's
It's like,
comfortable because she don't want to lose that.
right. That's the biggest thing. The other thing is, it's like a joke Chris Rock said once. A woman always look at you kind of funny out the side of her eyes and wonder. And you wonder, why is she looking at me like that? And the joke is, because you ain't her first choice.
You ain't her first choice. Thank you.
You are
But
option.
not what's the look they give when you're not her first choice? Come on, you guys. There is no first choice look.
Staring at you,
Wait a
looking
minute.
dead at you, and wondering, why am I here?
Or should I even?
Why am
She
I
could look
here?
at you in admiration. She could be looking at you like you're the most beautiful thing in the world.
Facial, let me tell you, intelligent, emotional intelligence show you from right here on up, let you know how a person, you ain't even have to see their mouth or nothing. And so admiration, you will see it in here. Curiosity,
Well,
questionable.
women.
I think you guys are judging, and that's not right. That
I've been
person
told
could,
that women
I'm
know how
not
to
judging.
do
I'm not
so.
judging.
she
Nobody's
could
judging.
really be into you and
Nobody's
just
judging.
look at you a different kind of way.
Some women do.
Maybe it's a side eye. Like,
Man, some women wake up, come on, let's be real, 3 o'clock in the morning, be staring at you. And it ain't no admiration. It's about what in the world.
If you next to her at 3 a.m, she must got something she admiring. Let me tell you that.
No, she ain't admiring. She probably trying to
You
figure out
wouldn't have
how
been
can
next
I
to her
kill
at
this
3
cat
a.m.
Okay. Okay, let me tell you, men got some stories of waking up in the middle of the night and got eyeballs laid on them. And the cold part is that's what woke you up. The eyeballs was laying on you so hard you woke up.
Maybe she was admiring the way you sleep, John.
She was looking at how she can suffocate you and get away with it.
So she was trying to see if a brother got a sleep apnea machine, if it was on, if it was working.
Okay.
It could be all kinds of situations.
You've been in the red room with me for 3 years. You just now figuring it out. See,
they've been together 3 years. They may not have been living together 3 years. See, it's a lot of different.
You don't have to live together three years. This be clear. 3 years.
3 years is a good little amount of time. But 3 years is not a long time, John. It's a good little amount of time, but it's not a long time.
Let me tell you, if I spent 3 years in a relationship that I thought was going somewhere and it went somewhere else, I'm gonna be mad as hell. You wasted my time. You wasted 3 years. I give you the first 6 months.
3 years is also enough time.
I give you 6 months credit because it don't take long to know something about somebody. But I give you the 6 months credit. But the 2.5 years, you owe me.
Sometimes it just don't work out after a couple of years, John.
See, hold on. See, this is what I'm saying. Working out, like we arguing over finances or something, but she's talking about sexually. She's talking about a specific thing about this person. And this is 3 years. We're not talking about we've been having up and down because our finances, because the way we raise kids or the way we do stuff or whatever. We're talking about a specific. So if I had a problem with your weight, and then 3 years later, I'm just now bringing it up to you.
I'm quite sure they would have brought it up to you before that, but it just probably got heavy. It just got heavy on them.
No, 3 years. Come on, Donna. If a man wasted 3 years of your time, you're gonna have something to say about it. Especially if it came to the
if a
fact.
man
If
wasted
it
6
came to
months
the
of my
fact.
time, I'm gonna have something to say
Okay,
about it.
okay.
Well,
But
that's
6 months to a year, I'm gonna know if it's a waste. Anyway,
Thank
it
you.
ain't going beyond
And
that.
so I
But
don't see how 3 years when it came to sex. We talking about sex,
well,
and you
maybe
ain't
it
gotta
got
be
worse
living.
over the 3 years, John. Maybe it didn't start
What
off
did she
bad.
just say? Look what she just said about the sex.
What?
yeah, lax sexy,
What?
and
Read it. Read it.
he's not good in the
She's not
bedroom,
pleased.
and
She's
she's
not
tried
pleased.
all this, that, and the third.
She's not
She
pleased.
said he's clumsy.
Yeah, he's clumsy.
So he called he so you mean
He's
to tell
not
me
sexy.
he didn't become clumsy until 3 years later.
He's not
He became
sexy.
unsexy
He's
3 years.
clumsy,
Three
and he's
years
not
later,
good in the
he
bedroom.
become unsexy. In three
She
years,
said
he
something
said,
to him. She didn't leave him hanging.
somebody done said something to her. Somebody done said something to her in her ear, or she done seen something, whatever.
That's,
In 3 years
that's
from
what
now.
that's what I'm saying.
But she also said
Just summed
something
it
to
up.
him by inviting somebody into the bedroom situation. That says a lot.
Yeah, that's a sign of
But you
disrespect.
inviting a man.
That's a
See, we
sign of
gotta be
disrespect.
clear about this. You do
It
not
still
go
says a
to
lot.
you don't come to no bedroom with a heterosexual man. Look it, okay. If I was a gay man and I have a gay partner, right, who's gay,
Right.
and I want to spice up something, so I bring a woman.
Right. Maybe some people say that happens.
I ain't saying with some
That's what the
people.
spectrum.
No, let's be clear.
That's
I'm
what
not
the
saying
spectrum
with
is. I'm
some
glad you
people.
mentioned it.
Some gay men
No,
swing
but
both
see,
ways.
hold on. Let's be
Some
stop.
men are bi.
See, stop justifying. We're talking about if I'm in my relationship and we talk about bringing in the third person,
Right.
and here me and my partner. Do you think we in our we ain't talking about some people, man? Well, some people like that.
Well,
I'm
why does
trying to
she have
fix
to
my
bring a
relationship.
woman? Why does she have to bring a woman?
Y'all, okay, she shouldn't have brought nobody until she
Why
talked to
does
That
it
goes
me.
have
without
to
saying.
just
She
be a
shouldn't have
That's
brought
woman?
what I
nobody in the
see.
first place.
The
But
first thing
no, in
is,
the
but the
gay
whole
scenario,
point
Donna,
is,
Okay,
Donna,
one at
Donna,
a time.
Donna,
you don't
listen,
bring a
listen to this.
heterosexual man. You don't, on Father's Day, you gonna buy a heterosexual man tools, or you gonna buy him some I ain't trying to make stereotype something. You gonna put it this way. You gonna buy a heterosexual man an American flag or pride flag.
That's a total different thing,
No,
John.
it's not. No, it's
no, it's
not.
not.
Because it's the
It's like
preference. It's the
very
preference. I'm a
black and white.
heterosexual man. You do not bring me a man as my gift or
It
something
wasn't your gift.
Okay.
It was the add spice in the bedroom.
For
Okay,
who?
so
For
okay,
who?
Donna, what
Donna
James
missing. She's missing it.
no, she gets it. So Donna, it's like this. What John is saying to you is simple. Really, it really is. A man is gonna get more excited with a female than a man if he's heterosexual. A female is gonna excite him more than a man would.
And a male is going to excite her more than a female will.
That's
I
that's
can say
that's
I
true.
can say
So,
that's probably not true. She
Well,
might be into
why
John,
can't
women.
hang
a
on,
She
hang
woman
might
on,
be
be
hang on,
brought
hang
she
on,
in?
might be
hang
into
on.
women. She might be into women.
Here's,
I can say that like you
Yeah,
Why
say.
a
she might
woman
be.
can't be brought in?
She might be
The,
in.
the whole point is
the whole point is
when
you trying to
you buy
spice him up, not yourself, right?
No,
if
they're
you was
trying to
buying
spice the whole situation up.
But
she
she's
see
having
he
trouble with
ain't no
him.
good.
He's the
But okay,
problem,
so
not
she
her.
should try bringing a woman into the bedroom. Maybe a woman might spice shit up. Bring a woman into the bedroom.
She ain't gonna have that.
But try
She's
it.
not gonna have that. She wants control. She's not gonna have that.
But
If
hey,
he
you want to
start
spice?
riding that
If
sucker,
you
like
obviously not
Mully
trying to
Buff,
break up with him, so bring a woman into the bedroom.
if he start riding her like the 15th third, she gonna have a problem.
You know what? The 15th third. You need to hush.
That's a long route. She gonna have a problem.
No, I think the 14 mission is a long route.
Yeah, that one too. That one too.
I'll say I'm very experienced in threesomes, and yes, people get jealous. Even the person who is not in the relationship and was just the third party, they get jealous too.
The third party, they get
Yeah, they
jealous
get jealous too.
of the person in their relationship.
Because the bottom line is they're single and they wish that they were in a relationship, and they secretly hoping that maybe they could break something up with you or cause some chaos or something like that. So they secretly have their own ambitions about you and y'all's relationship. Like they want y'all to break up. That could possibly happen. So while you invite this third party to the situation, you're potentially inviting someone that wants to destroy your relationship.
You're opening up the door for that possibility. You're
opening the door for that possibility. And so you got to make sure that if you're going to do that, you put them in check and let them know, hey, you ain't stopping nothing over here. You can stay where you at, and I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
My thing is, if you didn't like it, you should have left me. Stop riding it. Stop giving it to me. Shoot. And tell me.
She's taking advantage of certain things, John.
But you like my kindness.
She likes his kindness.
I'm attentive.
People like what they like.
She likes his lack of sexy. She likes it, but she wants more.
But I understand.
He's not clumsy, but she stayed with him for 3 years. He had to be clumsy from the beginning. That didn't grow on him. If she didn't think he was attractive, but she got with him anyway in his clumsiness, in his unattractiveness, in his unsexual satisfyingness, and she still got with him and stayed with him for 3 years.
I'm curious.
Because she didn't have no other options then. Now
that's
she got
because his kindness. I wonder how extreme that was. In his attentiveness, I wonder how extreme to where she didn't want to give that up. What they say?
She said, I didn't finish all of it. In the end, she said, I don't want to give him up because he's a good man. So what should I do?
Oh, why did you leave that part out? Why did you leave that part out?
I forgot. I wrote that on the side. I forgot.
But see what I'm saying? But then
she don't want to give him up because he's a good man. So what should she do? So she wants advice.
Talk to him and say, baby, you want to stay with him? Say, hey, I want to do a little something about our sex. Try some things. Go shopping together.
She already tried movies and toys, she said.
Damn the movies. But see,
she even tried to bring John Boy in.
No, because John Boy would have been like, oh, you got the wrong cat.
No, you did with the John Boy.
Shoot, I would have told her I thought you was gay and had another woman here.
Well, it seems like she's tried, and maybe she needs some more pointers on what else to try.
No, she needs to talk instead of just trying. It sounds like she's trying on her own. I'm bringing movies. I'm bringing this instead of let's conversate. And what is it that you like as well? Is it something I may need to do, or whatever? Who knows?
She needs to be his teacher.
She needs to talk to him and say and do things that's right. And say, baby, do this and do that. Because trust me, one thing about a man outside of it, you can't tell him nothing. Don't try to give him directions on what he's doing, how to fix something or whatever. But in the midst of it, he will follow all instructions without complaint. Nickel, dime, quarter. I told you what, he will follow instructions.
That's right.
The reason why? Because he wants more.
Come on, he wanted, because he want, look at a man wants to elevate his feeling or organ or whatever you want to call it. Well, I ain't gonna say the orgasm. I'm quite sure of that too, but
Yeah,
probably the
orgasm.
main. But well, for me, I wouldn't mind exciting the mental. You know what I mean, or what have you. That's fine. You know, a man wants his mental state to be excited as well as
It's
ours.
all about the foreplay.
But the thing
People
is,
understand
you
that.
sit up and you say, "Oh, baby, do this," or "This is
That's
what I
right.
want."
That's
Do
right,
this,
JJ.
I do that. But you know what? The foreplay could be amazing. But when it comes down to the actual intercourse, if you want to call, then that can change. Things can change because I mean, there's how to put this in a good way. There's some women that um can have outstanding foreplay, very active. But when it comes to the intercourse, it is free.
That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. But this is the things you think. This is when you start. You know, you maneuver, you do things to try to get a person involved. You know, Cordell mentioned like her control. Well, take control. Give the instructions. Say what you want. Teach your brother. Hell,
Yeah,
I don't know until
because
you teach your brother.
he wants every man wants one thing to do with the woman, to please her. Doesn't matter what it is. He wants to please her. It could be financially, giving her gifts,
Why you think
anything.
he eats
But
so much stuff?
bottom line is he wants to please her. So either she instructs him how to do it, show her where her what you call
Where her
it,
nickel dime
Rosalind
quarter
stones are. If
where
he
her
don't know
nickel
where they
dime.
are, she got to tell him, hey man,
That's right.
touch this, touch this, touch this. Do this, do that, do this.
Get some
These
body
things get
pain.
me hot. Not what you doing. Try
Mm-hmm.
this. I'll show you. Show him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Show me. Shoot. I'm shoot. I ain't from Missouri, but show me.
Yeah, well, you gotta teach him.
I ain't lying. Trust me. Hey, hey,
It's like the song say, I'm willing to learn.
hey, JJ, I'll be just like this. What was that last instruction you told me?
Right.
What was that last? Let me write
The
that
last
down.
part.
You said nickel dime. Wait, is that nickel dime quarter or quarter dime
Nickel down
nickel?
quarter.
Nickel dime quarter. Okay, nickel dime quarter. Okay. And you say the spot is where? Oh, it's on the nickel.
Well, I wish the
Nickel
best
is
for
the
them. Whenever
spot.
I
Shoot,
wish the
once you
best
do
Better
for them.
take
that,
notes.
once you do that, it's a wrap. Like Cordell said. Uh, That's one thing a man wants to do. Come on. Uh, We ain't even gotta go there.
Well,
Because like
she
when we
said,
talked about attentive, a man has a bigger apple. The man's appetite ain't because he hungry. Hello.
it ain't.
His appetite ain't because he's hungry. It don't start out like he start out because he want you to know he enjoy what you done cooked. And he wants
What?
you to enjoy that.
Mhm.
He wants you to know, because women, when a man is eating his food and a woman cooks something and you see him eating and he tearing it up, you get some joy out of that to know that he likes your food and he eating it and that makes you feel good. That's the same thing. He wants to do things to make you feel good in any kind of way. And when it comes to that, it's follow instructions. The first thing a man's gonna say, if you say, I haven't been feeling loved or whatever, and he said, oh well, I did this, I did that, but that's not what he wants. He gonna say, then what do you want?
Mhm.
Let me know. Well, I would like some flowers. Okay, then why you didn't tell
Mhm.
me that? Let me know. I got you. So it's the same thing. Shoot. Look at here. You tell me to do what? I'm gonna be like, what else you want me to do, baby? What else? I might want you to say it twice because it sounded good.
Hey.
I
So,
missed
in
that. What
telling
you
her what
say?
to do, she should just What should she do? We ain't told her what
Take
she
it
should
in her
do.
own
I
hands
did. I told her
and
she should
talk
leave.
and talk.
Oh, JJ say bye-bye.
She don't want to leave. She don't want to leave. So
Leave
if you
anyway,
don't
cause
want to leave, if you don't want to leave, for one, you need to cancel your friends out your relationship,
JJ
because
say bye-bye.
that's a area that you don't that's the area you discuss with the person that you're with. So she just discuss it with him, and she can discuss it while they're in the midst, and start doing things and saying, "Babe, I want to try. This is what I think I'm alike, or whatever," and take it from there. She catch him in the midst and give him instructions in the midst. It'll be all right. But don't let your friend tell you what to do, and don't just do stuff on your own without talking to him, bro.
Okay. Well, that's some great advice if you ask me. I mean, I wish her all the luck. I mean, I don't know
Nickel,
what
dime,
I wish
quarter.
her the
Nickel,
best.
dime, quarter. Nickel, dime, quarter. You got
they
it.
don't know what you're talking about, John.
Instructions. She can
No,
write you. If
the
she
reason
need
why I
more, if
said
she need more information, she can write you. You can fill her in on nickel, dime, quarter.
she should leave is because she's gonna come across further problems. Is she gonna end up right back here on the Donna Smith show asking for more advice about what we already told her? So I'm like, cut the crap, stop leading this man on and wasting his time. He might find somebody that really appreciates him or his lack thereof, and you go on with your life and you find exactly what you want. And that's what you're manifesting. If you can't if you feel like you can't manifest it in your own relationship, why bother? It's a waste of time.
Hmm.
Yeah, but life is way too short, baby.
Yeah, I wonder
Oh,
what
you
she
did.
do. She talk about, oh, he clumsy. Sometimes, like say you with somebody and they clumsy, and you go, oh yeah, that's my girl. I should have known she clumsy, but I ain't gonna leave it. That's just a part of something she do. That's like somebody who, you got grown folks who still suck their thumb. You know what I mean? That's just
Yep,
something they
I've met a
do.
few, and I was like,
That's just something they
that's going
do.
around, and
He
you still sucking
clumsy.
your
He
thumb.
clumsy. So what? He clumsy. What is it about you? What is it about you?
Maybe he picked
You
her up.
know,
Maybe they was in the middle of intercourse, and he picked her up and dropped her, and that's what she's referencing to
they
as far as
both
the
fail.
clumsiness.
They both fail.
Yeah, they both fail. Yeah, maybe they both fail.
Shit. But it's the
Yeah.
thing. It's the
Yeah.
thing. That girl, she been with him for 3 years. Okay, start this. Then you should be comfortable enough
To
to be
talk.
able to talk to him and guide him through some things. Nickel,
So
dime, quarter.
years. Okay, so if it's not gonna work, if it's issues you got, first 6 months should be the time that you should discern, or no longer than the first year. And you should just decide that this is just not working and I need to move on. Period. Stretching it on with a pipe dream that a person is gonna change or it's gonna get better, usually it just gets worse. You know?
No, it's not that it get worse. See, the thing is,
It
you
gets
you
worse if
accept.
you
No,
stay in it.
the thing
Yes.
is, no. If a person is a certain way and you accept that person and they don't change, they're not getting worse. The problem is you accepted something and now you on some other
The
change or
situation is
whatever.
gonna get worse with
Wait,
you accepting it. That's what I mean.
but
The
well,
whole
yeah,
situation
okay,
is going to
okay.
get
You
worse.
can make it worse, yes, but a
Because you
person.
should have left because you can't change a person from being who they are. If they had some things they were lacking, if they wasn't sexy enough and sexy is
I bet it's some
important to
things
you,
about her. I bet it's some things about her too, because we all got something.
right?
So she should examine herself and think
Right.
about some things about her that he's accepting. And it ain't about one greater than the other.
Right.
It's not about that. And like yeah, it's not about that. And whatever other option she got, like Cordell say, huh, she better weigh out her option too. Because her option might just see her as a test drive, as something he just want to try out.
Yeah, there's no coming back after that.
And yeah, shoot. I can
That's
tell you,
what people.
my
You
aunt and
gotta
my
be
mom,
careful.
they
You
would
gotta
go
be
to
careful.
these nice places. And I remember they would go to LA and down in Rancho something down there towards Churchill. It's a place with all these nice cars. I mean nice car lots. And they go down there and they test drive. They gonna drive just so they can say they drove them as a Maserati or a Lamborghini or whatever. But they not buying. They not buying. All the options is out there, but they not buying. So she better weigh her option because she mess around if it is an option and go somewhere else. And that somewhere else just wanna like, oh, I ain't trying to keep you now. And then somewhere else probably ain't kind and attentive and whatever. But like I said, go and walk out the gate. Go and walk out the gate. Let me know how it is on the other side.
Hmm.
And that don't mean the gate gonna be unlocked when you come back.
That's right. And that's the thing. You gotta make sure you're doing what you do because that's what you want to do. Because that person most likely is not gonna take you back if you come back and made a mistake.
I know if I look over my fence, my neighbor yard is way worse than mine.
Yeah.
I got a few weeds growing in my
Oh,
lawn.
I'm just a yawning tonight. I
It's time for
apologize.
you to go to bed.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. You
I
said
apologize, you guys. I don't know what it
That
is.
time.
well, you
It's
That's
did
that
it.
say you
time.
gonna end it early, so
I
it
know,
might be
I
about that
did.
time.
And we just went overboard with a lot, but that's okay because we hadn't been on for a minute and we got really into our inquiry. We did make time for the inquiry minds want to know.
Sure
But
did.
Diddy took us over. That was one of those that we just got.
As an hour TV, they can give back to us.
Yeah, they can get back to us for sure. Well,
They can
what
put
we gonna do,
Sanford
you
and Son
guys?
in that spot.
We was gonna talk about resuming either skipping next week and resuming on Christmas Eve, if
Not
that's
Christmas
okay.
Eve.
Not Christmas Eve. I
No.
said no
Folks,
to.
because some
I
of
ain't
my
got no
family,
kids to
it ain't about
anticipate.
well, it's not the kids. Some of our family we do because some family goes to like in-laws and stuff
Yeah.
like that and things like that. And then we do like a evening thing. So I don't know. I know for me,
Because right
that
after
ain't
that is
going
New Year's Eve.
that ain't
Yeah,
gonna
we can't
happen.
stretch it that long, but
Well, if
okay.
this could be the last one, and we could meet back up on the 7th of January.
Oh no, not on no 7th. Oh no, I ain't going that long.
That's the next day. So basically,
Hey, I can't go that long without my grown folks. And I mean,
but
the classics it's been working, and everything. But I don't want to go that long, you guys.
that's what we stand to. That's what stands to happen is we possibly end up waiting until the 7th because I mean, unless you want to bring in the New Year's
Unless you
together.
guys want to try Friday the 22nd.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're talking about. That would be
Y'all want to try Friday night,
What time?
or you want to try Saturday the 23rd?
What time? Same time?
Saturday the 23rd. I'm open to whatever day. I'm even open to New Year's Eve. I'm not doing
You
this.
still on YouTube?
Huh?
You know, you still recording?
Yeah, I am. Thanks, everybody. We just trying to get it together. We still here live. We getting ready to end the show, but thank you.
Every week.
We do it every week. But anyway, we're going to get back with you guys. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, John, for reminding us. We're going through a brain fart with our next show. I will be posting when the next show is for everyone who is watching. I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you again for all your support, love, and being a part of what we do. Grown Folk Table Talk, Donna Smith, and our panel. Thank you, Cordell, JJ, John Timothy Mills, for being here tonight. You guys